I don't know how many characters it is, though, so that means absolutely nothing.
Do you have anything pulled up? I don't. Let's see. Alright, we're going to hop right back into this.
Yes.
The morning comes. Morning arrives. Close that door. And you both sleep and wake up as the sound of knocks on your door.
Who is it?
Oh, Mama.
You hear through the door, "Yo mama."
I never knew my mother, so I know it's not her.
My name's Jen.
Do you open the door?
Yes, I opened the door.
Standing before you, you see a young Jedi with a Padawan braid.
What up?
Hello, young Padawan.
Pretend I know everything you guys were saying.
Yeah, you don't know anything, which is kind of funny. She hands you a letter because she will not be able to explain this herself.
Congrats,
I
here's
take
a
the letter and read it.
Basically, it says, I forgot your name. What's your character's name?
Nail.
Nail? That's right. Nail. It says, Nail, I have seen fit that it is your time to teach a Padawan. Her master recently passed away, and so she's further along in her training, but I believe that you'll be able to teach her what little she needs to know. She's here to assist you in all your missions. Good luck,
Okay.
Master Windu.
Thanks, Master Windu, for sending me a Padawan halfway across space without a chaperone.
I can handle myself.
Surprised the Padawan made it here in one piece. So the first thing you must learn is you must never listen to anything that Joshua says. Never listen to any of his ideas.
Patience is key.
Unless you check with me first.
And if I don't?
Then you'll end up like Joshua.
As you guys are all conversing at your door, the captain of the guard walks up, and he comes to you and he says, good to see you're awake, Master Jedi. The Queen, the Princess requests your presence at breakfast this morning.
Wonderful, wonderful. I was hungry as ever.
Okay,
Oh, this is
follow me.
Quite an honor. The Coronation March procession is today, yes?
Yes, and that's... We need to talk about plans before it begins. We only have a few hours, but the princess, of course, wants to see you in attendance first, so let us go.
Let's do it.
You all proceed forth to the giant dining hall where breakfast is being served to the princess at the head of the table. And, she's all proper, but, she's also not shying away from the food as she prepares for Coronation Day.
Every day.
She knows nothing about your mission, by the way. She was just sent to you, so...
Oh, we'll fill her in later.
Good. The princess says, the Jedi. Wonderful. Oh, and there's a new one. Who is this one?
This is Jin. She's a young Padawan, recently sent from the Jedi Council to aid us in our mission and to learn.
Oh, good. That's exactly what we need on this glorious day. She takes a bite and she's like sighs. Would you like to eat, Master Jin?
Yes. More than you even know.
What about you, Josh? Are you hungry?
Yes, very much.
Servants, bring them food. And you sit down, and she beckons for you to sit down close to her at the head of the table. And then the food is brought out to you.
So you're the princess.
That's what you say to her?
You're the princess?
Yes, I am the princess. Today I'll become queen.
Oh. What happened to the queen?
My mother died long ago.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. My father has since been ruling, and he has recently died too.
I'm sorry.
It's less sad.
So much tragedy in this house.
She smiles and laughs. And you guys continue to eat. The captain of the guard is kind of fidgeting, seems a little bit nervous.
You good?
Huh?
You good?
Are you talking to the captain of the guard?
Yeah.
He's like, no, not really, to be honest with you. But we'll talk about it after. It's fine. The princess smiles and just laughs it off. And as you guys continue to talk breakfast, you talk just small talk randomly as you eat. A little girl runs out from the side room, just a little toddler, maybe 2-3 years old, runs right up to the princess, matching hair, and she yells, "Princess!" And she jumps, and the princess smiles and picks her up and gives her a hug. And you see this middle-aged woman scurry after her, like, "Oh!" And she's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, my princess. Let me just grab her." And she's like, "Oh, it's okay, cousin. Your daughter is so precious to me. Here, you." And she like gives her some food, and it's very precious. And they go off, and you finally finish breakfast.
That was a very eventful breakfast. It's the most eventful breakfast I've ever had to roleplay.
So the breakfast finishes. She says, "I must go and get on all the ensemble for the coronation," and she like walks off. Thank you. Then the captain of the guard finally comes. "Kay, now we must plan. The happenings of last night were insane, and I don't quite know how to process this. Does she not know? I guess she's new."
She has recently arrived, as in she just barely arrived.
"Well, Master Jedi, please fill her in and remind me of what you've accomplished, because we talked briefly last night, but not much."
We've been searching for the past few weeks in order to find dissenters who wish to harm the princess.
And as we were searching, we found a distraction as an oil can was filled and put on fire. As we went through, we saw a back door and opened it. There were councilmen in there. They pointed guns at us. We barged in. And we took one.
Okay, so
alive.
what really happened?
Well, what really happened
That was
is
pretty good, though.
we finally found where the rebellious councilmen, a lot of the councilmen here on the planet, they aren't too keen of a queen being coronated. They're all about kings, not queens.
Well, queens are better than kings.
Well, you're going to have to convince them of that because they don't believe it. And as a matter of fact, they kind of, want to kill her or discredit her.
But she's so nice.
She is a very nice person, but they don't care. They're very terrible people. They tried to kill us.
Yes, and it's not great.
We discovered their secret plans, however. And it turns out they're going to make a move on the giant procession, traditional procession that happens every time a new ruler is crowned. So,
Indeed,
I think
Master
they're going
Jedi.
to try to kill her or something.
Yes, they brought me papers, and it shows the direct location where they will attack. And as I understand that you were thinking that the best idea was for you to stay with the princess nearby, while my soldiers went and took out all these rebellious locations. That was my understanding. Is that still correct?
Yes, yes.
Very good. I will put some of my soldiers in hiding amongst the crowd. We should be able to flush it out and protect the princess at all costs.
Yes, we will need their assistance.
Make sure they do not stand out.
Yeah, no worries there, Master Jedi. We'll have that all taken care of.
Thank you.
Do we trust him?
He bows and he walks away before you say that.
We do trust him, because we really don't have that many people to trust.
He's the queen's left hand.
He's the quest
Yeah.
giver.
Alright.
Is there anything you'd like to do before this begins?
How is the general air there in the palace?
How's it feel?
Yeah, how's it
Busy.
feeling?
Feels very busy. Like there's lots of stuff that needs to happen, and they've got very little time.
Are there any security people around?
Yes, many.
watching things?
You imagine Royal Palace, and you know how there's guards at every door. Imagine that.
I think we should go around and talk to them and be like, "Hey, have you noticed anything that seems strange
Talk
this
amongst the
Um,
guards.
Most of them mainly just point out the councilmen have been very rude to the princess ever since the king has died, and they're just not great to be around.
When did the king die?
A few months ago. And so it takes it's like the presidential election where the election happens and then the coronation happens. So she's been acting ruler, but she hasn't been crowned as the queen. So today's the day.
Well,
Today's the
I think we should put the young Padawan with the queen.
so what time is the procession supposed to be?
10 a.m.
10 a.m. Okay, so it's like
What time
it's
is it?
happening.
Yeah, you got.
What
You
time?
probably we're probably gonna jump to that next unless you guys have anything else you want to do.
I think I want to find out more about Jin. Like,
Okay.
what are your force skills like?
I
Can you do me a favor and switch to the very last track of the Phantom Menace? You know.
Yeah.
As soon as we start.
so I have Form 6, and I have the Force.
That's her practicing the
That's
lightsaber.
my practice.
Let's see.
Like you, she has a green lightsaber. If you chose to show that, I think Nate is the one that has a blue lightsaber.
Are you thinking the funeral track, or are you thinking like the one after the funeral track?
Not the funeral track, so the one before. You know where they're walking down the procession and they hold up the big orb at the end of the Phantom Menace.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
That
yeah.
one.
Gotcha.
Roger.
But yeah, that's me.
Wait, say that again. I totally missed it.
Just Form 6.
Form 6. Okay, I think I'm Form 6 as
Yeah,
well.
you are.
Sweet.
The procession all collects together. It resembles to you a large parade, but very large. In fact, the army stands in the front in their gear, their ceremonial gear, and there's people with trumpets. A band is in front, a band behind, and she has this massive cart that looks like a float. It's a float. And there looks like space for you to hang out around her. And there's, of course, all of her attendants and stuff are on the float with her. Very traditional looking, very red. Red is a big color there.
Cool.
Red means luck.
Indeed. You're going to want to keep this on loop. This is the whole time. Okay. And the procession begins. What do you remember about the intelligence that you got from last time?
Nothing.
That
Yeah.
there was a map of the procession route with a bunch of like arrows and markings pointing to certain points in the procession,
Mm-hmm.
as well as kind of a receipt,
Mm-hmm.
a very large receipt for services rendered or services to be rendered.
Yeah.
Which we're not sure what it is, but we speculated that it might be a bounty hunter.
Mm-hmm. That is correct. And okay, so as you go along, everybody make a perception check.
Let's see, perception. I think I have 8 dice to roll for that. Yes. Here we go. I can't see anything.
I'll tell you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wow. I think it's just 4.
Right now.
Like
There's 5.
Thor's hammer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there was that one out of the.
I
need to
can
get a.
roll 9 dices.
Dang girl.
Whoa, someone's super perceptive. Did she
So
get like?
remember your numbers.
Did you get like a 2 force roll?
She did.
Ooh.
She has more force than you guys do.
Dang
Better
it.
than you.
Go ahead and
It is
your roll.
because she's a woman.
Dang girl.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wow. Jedi are very perceptive, so I mean, this very much accounts for that. 1, 2.
Except for that one time I rolled like a 1 perception and someone had to go cut through a window outside.
So, Joshua scans the crowd, sees nothing. You had a 5 and you had a 6.
I see
The
nothing.
young Padawan notices that in the crowd, there's like people like following along. And you kind of notice something similar, but not nearly as extensive. You see 1 or 2 people like walking along with the parade.
Is the captain
Hey.
of the guard? Is he like nearby?
Yeah,
Is he like accessible to us?
yeah, he's like next to you.
I ask him, "Yo, bro, are those some of your soldiers or those other people?"
I do not recognize them, but it's hard to say in the crowd. He
But-
kind of peers and he's like, hard to say. But I did not tell my soldiers to follow along.
Go pick
But
your man
there's
up with them.
more than usual following us.
There's more
people following us.
He like looks around and he like begins to see that there's more. He's like, I think we're getting close. Prepare yourselves, Jedi. And he like takes out his blaster nonchalant and puts it behind his back.
Mm-hmm.
I sense a great disturbance in the force.
I mean, you could. I don't know.
Is
I got.
is that a destiny roll?
Why not? He definitely feels something's
Ooh.
off.
what was it?
It was a 16. I mean, this should really be a force check, but whatever. We're gonna move on. As you get to where the map that you found points to all the arrows where the attack would happen, everyone make a perception check yet again.
Indeed.
Can you not put it on repeat?
It's a 9-minute long track, and this song is only the first 4 minutes.
Oh, I see.
The rest is the end credits.
No, yeah.
That's fine. We can actually switch music now.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 4.
4.
One, two, three, 4.
4. All right, Nate.
Is the force with you, young Joshua?
I guess we shall find out.
We got a 26-year-old, a 17-year-old, and a 22-year-old. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you got 5.
By Thor's hammer. I think that's 6.
Yeah, you got 6.
Yeah.
Look at you growing up in the
Mr.
world.
Perception over here.
All right, you all notice as these people stop moving along, and they all start doing a pincher movement towards the middle where the float is, and they all start moving towards you. And
Step on it.
then you also wait. What were everybody's rolls?
6.
6.
4.
Oh. 4.
You got 4. So Nate, Joshua would notice on top of the rooftops that there's people with guns, like rifles, and they're lining it.
Ooh.
And they're not wearing military garb.
What do they see?
That's they saw the people. You all see the people like start to move in, and then you see people on the rooftops.
I run to the queen.
No words.
I'm gonna go. I sense a great disturbance.
You already said that. That's funny.
We heard you the first time.
Oh,
And we can see it now.
there are riflemen on top of those buildings. I shall go protect the queen.
The captain of the guard looks up and he yells. He gets up and his lapel on the building. Attack. And all of a sudden, chaos erupts. Blaster fire everywhere. The people in the crowd pull out blasters and start shooting at the queen.
I jumped into defensive mode in front of the queen.
I force jump to it. How far away are we?
So you imagine you're in probably like a 60-foot wide road, like it's a big main road, and on either side there's big crowds. Duel of Fates, here we go. That works. And blaster fire is just coming right at you, so you can do whatever you'd like, but it would be good to get your lightsaber out, I'd say.
I pull my
lightsaber
lightsaber
out.
out.
I already had it out.
For sure. You confirm that green, blue.
Ooh, I'm very
Whoa.
force sensitive.
No, that's actually the
I think
opposite.
that's
It's fine.
Next
No.
You all need to make, if you want to block the blaster bolts that have been shot, you're going to need to make checks against that. So basically it's going to be a defensive roll, unless you're trying to shoot it back at particular people, but basically it's your attack dice plus 2 dice. It says defense die right there.
Alright, here we go. We gotta roll 12.
one.
Holy smokes, these guys are smoked. Well, and this is just for defense.
Just for defense, so this is just blocking blaster fire.
So I have 8.
Where is it?
I have 8.
Okay.
It's kind of in the bottom right. Of the
Let's see, this is defense die.
I have 10.
Let me... So
1,
10
2,
is-
3, 4. Wow.
And if you have proficiency in the lightsaber, it should be added to that.
Oh.
So it should automatically be added.
Oh, okay, good.
What'd you get, Nate?
4.
Remember what you got. What'd you get?
8.
You got 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, let's get some high-level victories over these thugs.
Oh, but these biatches.
What I get? Not good.
I think, yeah, that one. It was either a 6 or a 5, so it was a.
1, 2, two shots.
Oh, geez.
Blaster fire everywhere erupts. As you see blasters going towards what you assume is the enemy, and towards you, and you're ding, ding, ding. Everybody blocks all the bolts that come towards them, and the princess ducks, getting out of the way.
They said she dies. I'm like, what? I'm like, no.
We failed.
The captain of the guard yells, "Protect the princess!" as he runs off, shooting at people.
I jump in front of her.
She's on the ground, behind what you assume, and then a little orb of shield activates, one that you'd see like in the Phantom Menace with the Gungans.
Princess, are you okay?
I'm fine. We just gotta get to the oh gosh, I think it's the government building. I don't remember what I call it. We'll just call it the government building. She's like, I gotta get to the government building. I have to be coronated today. Otherwise, it breaks all tradition. I lose the hope of the people. Protect me, Jedi.
Coach driver, step on it.
And then the float proceeds to move on as gunfire erupts everywhere, and you guys continually block bolts.
Are we in a shield?
No, it's just around her.
Oh.
Just a little small one. And you all know how these shields work. Like, it deflects blasters, but you can walk through and grab them. And it's connected to the float right where she's at.
Oh.
The crowd scatters, and you can see that there's two different factions. One with the Royal Army gear on, the other with just peasant clothes on, and they're firing at one another. Some of them attempt to jump onto the float and come and grab the queen. As they do so, you will all need to make an attack. What's everybody's reflex?
-1.
1.
0.
Okay. You declare what you do first. There's a few people jumping on board. We'll say 5 people jumping onto the float.
Okay. I kick their head.
You kick one of their heads.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. That's a cool move. And then you guys all roll
I don't
one.
know if that was sarcastic or not.
That's fine. You can kick them in the head.
That was not.
Like, literally, Jedi do kick people in the head.
I know.
So roll 1.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah. See who goes. I got a 2.
Do I need to roll?
I got a 2.
I got a 6.
Okay,
Do I
roll
need
again.
to roll?
No, you're good.
I got a 1.
I got a 3. So, Garrett, you declare.
Okay. So there are 5 people jumping on.
Mhm.
They're jumping on in different places.
And you
I'm
see
assuming.
her jump kicking at one of their heads.
Okay. So, are they all jumping on pretty close to each other?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, well, there's like 3 on one side, 2 on the other side. And they're all coming, like, they're all relatively close to you.
And she's going for one of the ones that's on the 3 side.
Yeah, I imagine so.
Okay. So I'm going to go to the ones on the 2 side, and I'm going to attack them with my lightsaber.
Okay. I forgot to say, so with lightsabers, it's a different challenge level system. So, level 3 victory, you kill them.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, it's really easy. And you notice that the 5 soldiers, the one that you're kicking at is going to try and shoot you.
Oh.
Is there a difficulty augment with attacking 2 people at once?
Yes.
Okay.
But it's not a difficulty augment. It's whatever your roll is.
Has to be better
Divided
than
by
both of
2.
yours. Okay.
But like it acts as a defense. It's confusing. We'll go over it. It shouldn't be that big of a deal though.
Okay.
And then so the 2 that are hopping on, they're both gonna try and shoot you. The one that you're kicking out's gonna try and shoot you, and the other 2 are gonna try and shoot Joshua. Joshua, what would you like to do?
Pick up one of them and throw them into the
The 2 that are shooting at you?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, that's so cool.
We got Vader over here.
I love it. That's so Jedi. I love it. All right, Nate. You're gonna be, since you're the last one to declare, you're the first one to roll.
Sweet.
So that's going to be a force check,
7.
a force proficiency.
6.
Yeah. So it's going to be, but it's an attack actually. So it's a force proficiency check, but it's an attack. So you actually get 8 dice. Oh no. Yeah. No. 7 dice. 7 dice. Because let's see if I take away this for you. Yeah, you get 7 dice.
Excuse me, I am so sorry.
Yes, you.
Oh,
Just kidding.
3, 4.
4? Okay. Perfect. This will be against their attack. Yeah, it's going to be against their attack. My dog.
Oh, jeez. You got 4? 4 attack.
4 attack. Okay. Garrett.
Please be good. Oh no.
You go.
It's a 2.
Dang it.
Roll
1.
Re-roll it.
Okay, yeah, let's re-roll that, please.
Nah.
Or I'm gonna get smoked.
You have 3 destiny points.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
That's
so-
right. I got an extra destiny.
Oh yeah, you have 3 destiny points.
I'm cool.
Why did she get 3?
Okay.
Because I'm better than you.
You already used one, I thought.
No.
We started with 2, but I have 3 because I earned 1.
That's right. You
And I'm
have
better
2
than you.
destiny points.
No.
Sorry, 2, 3, 4. So I got 4.
Perfect.
Do I have to declare if I'm using a destiny point now?
No, we can. Yeah, I mean you can, but
Okay,
I'll
I'll do it later if we can.
We'll do Lara so we can resolve all this at
Okay,
once.
so how many do I roll?
You're trying to kick him in the head, huh?
Yeah.
All right. That is just going to be. You have your lightsaber out.
Yeah.
I would say it's a force kick.
Okay.
Is that a thing?
Yeah. Why
Yeah,
not?
Nate, it is a
Using the
thing.
force to help your physical prowess.
Okay.
Um, It's going to be so it's just your normal attack, but you can assist with athletics, which I would do.
Okay, so
So that would be 6 dice for your athletics.
oh, you're on my screen. I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah, I have all your character sheets so I can look and be like, okay, it's this.
Thank you, sir.
So challenge level 3, anything above helps.
1, 2.
Alright, you get a -1. Sorry.
Can I use
She
a
gets
destiny?
kicked in the face.
You can. You want to if you use a destiny point, you can hit on a 3 instead of 4, 5, 6. So it'd be 3, 4, 5, 6. If you use a destiny point.
Is it pointless for me to use a destiny?
I don't know. You have to hit 4 to at least match to dodge these bullets.
Can I roll again?
Yeah, so now, that was just an assist. So now you need to roll 8 dice.
Oh, wait. One, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
Does that help?
4 -1, 3.
You need to do at least 1 destiny point
Okay.
to not get hit.
I'll use one destiny
Alright.
point.
And then what were you at?
I was at 4.
You were at 4. And what did you hit?
4.
I think you did hit 4. Everyone rolled 4 this time. So basically what happens is you try to kick for the face, but you actually hit his gun and he shoots off. So he misses you. By an act of destiny, it felt like. It was real close. As you went and sliced forward to try and hit these guys that were shooting at you, they both whiff and miss, but they jump back as you do so and they dodge you. What was the thing you were doing? Oh, you tried to pick up you kind of bring their guns together and they like shoot across and miss, but that's all you're able to do.
I only roll good
Good try.
if I stand up. I need to not sit and roll.
Fair enough.
It was a
Okay,
4
so
attempt.
we're back to combat round number 2.
Okay. And they're both still. All 3 of them are still right there, right?
Yeah, 3 of them are in front of you. One with that you just kicked the gun out of the way.
So I'm gonna try to cut their heads off.
Just all 3, or just the
2.
one? 2 of them.
Yeah.
She must be a Sith Lord.
I'm gonna say that the one, they're not the 2 that. There's 2 that aren't close to you. So there's the one that you just attacked, and the 2 other ones that are on that side aren't close to you. So you can try and get those 2,
I'm wondering if
but
she's
they're
related
farther
to
away
me,
than the guy that's in front of you.
Okay, I'll do those 2.
Make us
So you're gonna jump and try and get those 2.
She's got a green
Wait.
lightsaber.
Where are they?
So I'm
this
imagining-
Is the thing.
So this is for anybody who cares to watch this. I apologize. I'm imagining. So we have Jasa over here, you, and then here's
Who's Joshua? Oh,
Joshua. Nail is here. This is sorry, Joshua, Nail, you. Their float's heading this way. There's 3 over here. There's 1 here, 2 here, and then there's these 2 here.
And then
Whoa.
is this the princess?
And the princess is like right here.
Okay.
Okay,
What's
well,
up, big princess?
I'm gonna cut off his head.
Cool. So you get a +1 dice for this declaration. And to do it, I need to look at my freaking thing.
Wait, what did you say while I said I was gonna cut off their heads?
Oh. So he said she's a Sith Lord, and I said she's probably related to Mace Windu.
Yeah. Probably.
Don't know who that is.
You said not the Sith Lord. Me said the Sith Lord.
Me said
And
the
you
Sith.
said deep doo-doo.
Mace Windu is basically if Samuel L. Jackson played a Jedi.
That's who he is.
Yes. That's literally who it is.
All right, so you
Samuel L.
get-
Jackson does play him.
You need to beat this guy by 3 in order to do it.
Okay.
If you don't beat it by 3, nothing happens.
Well, shiz.
Okay, Nail, what's your guy doing?
Okay.
Drugs.
So. No, I'm a Jedi.
Smoking some-
I don't do death sticks. I don't want death sticks. But let's see. Do I have to press the attack, or can I just defend the princess?
You can defend the princess.
I'm gonna defend the princess.
Okay, so you just do a defensive roll. So you just get +2 dice.
Sweet.
Those 2 are gonna shoot at you with their blasters. The one that's looking at you is gonna shoot you with his blaster, and the 2 that are looking at you are gonna shoot you with the blasters.
Whoa.
Shooting at us. It's
I
like,
throw my lightsaber.
So
at them.
uncivilized.
Like, you know that twirl?
You're gonna lightsaber throw them.
boomerang it.
All right, so Nate, this is gonna require a force assist.
7.
This is gonna be glorious.
So challenge level 3.
Ooh,
Anything
that's it.
above adds to your attack. Anything below does not.
I believe in you.
I just love that Nate's fighting style is so epic.
1, 2,
1,
3,
2,
4.
Oh, +1.
Dope.
Nice.
+1.
Get it,
All right,
girl?
and then it's going to be an attack. So go ahead and make your attack roll.
8.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow,
And then
7.
+1, so 7.
Baby.
Dang, dude.
That's
Freaking Star
This is
Killer
dope.
over here.
So dope. Yeah.
The Force Unleashed.
I sense my grandfather.
Oh, I rolled good though.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I got
have
6.
Yeah, he got 6.
Oh.
It's a good thing he chose to defend.
All right, Garrett. You get your what? 12 dice.
Yep, 12 dice.
Do I get the same as last time for me?
So I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Sweet. You're lucky.
+2. Hopefully.
Yeah.
That's 7.
7.
So
7
I
dice.
get
But to defense, so nothing happens.
Mm-hmm.
Your dice. You were trying to chop his head off.
Yeah.
Basically the same attack dice. So 8. Oh, did it load? Oh, I'm already there.
It's
8
getting
dice.
It is.
So intense.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nice.
You're gonna need to use another destiny point.
Why?
Because they got a 6.
Swinging a miss.
What the heck?
So, are you gonna use a destiny point?
That means I have no destiny points after that.
Otherwise, you take damage.
The Jedi gets hit in their big toe.
How many
No.
how many damage points can she take?
She can take 5, but every time you take damage, you get 1 less dice to roll.
Ooh.
But then I don't have any more destiny points.
It's up to you.
I mean,
You don't need to use it.
you don't. Yeah, you don't.
You
need
just
to.
from now on, you just get an additional -1, and every time you get hit, you get more minuses.
Well,
That's
also probably lose
stupid. But okay.
You're gonna use the destiny point and take
No,
the
I'm not
damage.
gonna use the destiny
All right.
point. I'm
Um,
gonna save when I'm actually
So,
dying.
you rolled a 7 and you rolled a 7. so-
do you have any strength?
Jess, you can take it with your strength.
I have 1.
Okay, then she can negate that hit
Yeah.
with strength.
Let's negate that hit with your strength.
Okay.
Okay, so you don't have any dice penalties, but you no longer have any points to negate.
Oh.
Any
Which
points
is-
in the what?
So, you have armor. Like, you can have armor. Jedi don't wear armor. But, like, armor negates points of damage. So, let's say somebody beat you by 1 and you had armor. That armor could take the point of damage.
Strength
Okay.
points act like armor.
So
Do the
good.
same thing. Yeah, so you're fine for now. Let's see. So the one guy shoots at you and it hits you,
I can't
but it hits you just like in the arm, and you like still like wave him off, but you're clearly in pain, but you're like still ready to go.
I hit him?
As you back up towards the queen, focusing very much on your form, you're able to deflect all the blaster bullets that are shot at you. Nate, let's see. It was you got 1 level victory above them.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I'm so excited. Let's see. So you can stagger them, which would basically means they get knocked to the ground and they don't get to like attack you next turn. But they take -2 to their next roll, but it's not permanent. Or you can medium injury and that's permanent.
How big's a medium injury?
It's a -2, but for everything.
How much health do they? Oh, so it's the same. Really.
Well, I mean, it's the same concept. They'll get 2 less dice.
I just do the medium injury.
Yeah. It's cooler. I damaged them.
All right, you throw your lightsaber and bring it back, and as you do so, you. It's hard to say because it's a lightsaber. It's the way that you do it. You're not super practiced with this technique yet, and it's basically slices both of the fronts of their chests, but like grazes them, so they don't feel great, but they're not dead. And actually, they would both drop from the pain of just suddenly getting sliced, and their shots go wild.
Just about a scratch.
So yeah, they both drop, but they're both clearly alive, but they don't seem up to battle anymore. And they drop their weapons, they're just kind of prone.
Little wings.
Okay.
As I'm getting
That's
killed.
pretty good.
So what are you gonna do now,
No.
Jin?
Jill.
Or should it? You too chicken.
I don't know. Die. Cry a little.
I mean, have just been hit by a blaster bullet. You probably don't feel great.
She drops to the ground, crying.
No. Not that big of a wimp.
If you were a stormtrooper, you would be dead at this point.
Yes.
But I'm not. I'm a freaking Jedi.
Are you kidding, lady? All we rebels do is die for you guys. Except for the A-team over there.
I tell Nate to watch Star Wars and he watches He-She. You
Um,
got 10 minutes!
I'm sorry, I don't know. I'm gonna try
Just do a destiny roll.
throwing my sword at him
Okay.
and then bringing it back like he did.
Saber throw.
Okay, your turn, Garrett. What are you doing?
Holy fail.
That's just so awesome. You saw him do it, you're like, I can totally do that.
Okay. So I am going to attack just one of the goons that's coming up to me.
Okay.
I'm going to kill this guy.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yep.
Sinister.
The
I'm
one
taking
that's
him out.
attacking you is just gonna
I'm not a
try.
very good Jedi.
Wait, what were you doing again?
Throwing my sword at him, my lightsaber at him.
He sees that you're about to do this, so he's gonna dodge.
Ooh.
And then he gets up and then it comes back and it hits him.
Maybe, we'll see.
It better.
We're gonna roll and find out. Nate, your 2 guys that you just dropped are on the ground.
Drop 2.
What are they doing?
They look like they're in a lot of pain and they're kind of grabbing their chests.
Do they have their guns?
No, they're no longer a
Little
threat.
Losers.
I go to the queen, defend her, and yell out, "Get those 2 guys!"
Which 2 guys? The one on the ground?
Yeah.
Run
you should-
him over, run him
You
over.
should probably push him off the float.
Yeah, you should force
Yes,
them
that's
off.
true. Force them off.
Dope, that's cool. All right, Nate, it's a challenge level. In order to force these 2 off, I'm gonna say it's a specialized task, so challenge level 3,
Ooh. I got 7.
and it's your force.
1, 2. Wow, that's disappointing.
You are not one with the force, and the force is not with you.
Apparently.
Force isn't with me.
Let's see. They're gonna fire. The 2 are firing at you, Garrett.
Mm-hmm.
So this is gonna be 2 separate checks because one's a defensive one. 1, 2, 3. I got 3. All right, and then the one that's dodging from Lara. I need to look at their dice real quick.
Just let him die already. I hate him.
He hates you.
Well, good. I hate him. He won't die. Freaking loser.
He won't die. You kicked him in the face and then tried to chop him. So he gets 3 for you guys, and we got 4 for the guy
I'm
on
gonna
your
freaking
defense.
die.
But it's a defensive roll, so he's not attacking you. He's dodging. Garrett.
Let's see, I already declared. Right?
Yeah, you're trying to cut him out in half. You have to beat him by 3.
1, 2, 3, 4. Well,
Yeah, so
I suck.
you basically swipe and the bullets go over your head, but they kind of dodge back.
Dang it! Oh.
Okay, Lara.
What challenge
Force-
level is a disarm?
Disarm. It's a level 2 victory.
Okay.
Lara, you need to make a force check.
So 2.
5 dice. Wait, I didn't add this in. 1 second.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
7 dice.
Jazzy.
This is such jamming too. Perfect.
Challenge level 3. Anything above helps you, anything below doesn't.
Please, just let me kill this. Butthead.
I'm just gonna laugh so hard when she actually does it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yay, +1.
Finally.
And then it's going to be 8 dice. So you need to get
1, 2.
you got 3
No, just 2.
No, 3
Well,
plus
she-
the add.
plus the other one, so
Okay.
she's 3.
Don't be like that, Garrett. Thought we were friends.
Surprising yourself, as you throw the lightsaber blade, it actually gets really close to getting him, but he dodges out of the way, but you actually are able to pull it back. So you're really impressed. You've never done that before.
Did it hit him?
It didn't. He dodged it. But you kept the lightsaber. You didn't just throw it away for fun.
It didn't just fly away.
Anger.
Good. Use your anger.
We're gonna just. As you guys continue on, you notice, you just kind of perceive that your side is winning, and the 2 guys that you're going against get shot in the back all of a sudden. And same with your guy as the army comes in and shoots them.
Because I couldn't kill him.
So one of the soldiers comes up
Anger.
to you and is like, "That was so cool. You threw the lightsaber and almost got him and came back."
Shut up.
he is a young kid and he's like, he walks off. About your age. barely
Better than you.
barely conscripted. The captain of the guard comes up to you and goes, "Well defended, Jedi. So with your sleuthing, your investigating, we were able to perceive the threat, and we were able to conquer all."
We're not out of the woods yet. Nothing's final until we get the queen to the coronation.
He's like, "That's true, Master Jedi. I applaud your." He walks away. He's just kind of lost the word. The procession proceeds as planned. Up into the, you go around the perceived route, which is just along the main road. Good
And then-
night.
Oh, it's my laundry.
Oh, it's fine.
And then he ruins it. Just kidding.
And you guys go along the procession route. The crowd is coming back, peeping their head out, and they're clapping because the Royal Army marches on. And you finally reach the government building where the coronation occurs. As you do so, the princess waves her final moments of being a princess, and she walks into the building, followed by the captain of the guard, her Jedi, and a contingent of the guard that has marched with her, as is customary. However, the crowd is not allowed into the coronation ceremony.
Well, after that.
As you walk in, you see that the counselors are all surrounding the throne on either side, and there's the crown on the one side with one of the counselors looking poised and ready to proceed with the coronation.
I saw my lightsaber out.
It's a little odd that you do. You would notice that her lightsaber is out, both
Jin.
of you.
Turn your lightsaber off.
Okay, it wouldn't be on, but I have it in
That's
my hand.
fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
I wouldn't have it
So
on.
you turn it off.
No, it wasn't even on. I just had it
You
in
said
my
you
hand.
you have a lightsaber on. I'm like, Okay.
No, I have it like on me. Like I'm
Got it.
holding it.
Cool. Everyone make a perception check.
If it's that goofball that we wrapped up in a freaking rug.
He's there.
Oh my gosh.
He's
he
up
the,
there.
Is he the guy that's going to do the coronation?
No, it looks
Oh.
like you
Hang on.
assume it's one of her allies.
I gotta re-roll that. I rolled 10 instead of 8.
Oh, yeah.
Monster.
I wave at the guy that you kidnapped.
1,
Hi.
2, 3,
You got
4. Yeah,
Okay.
I got 4. And yes, I'm also going to.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4. Perfect.
What's up, bro?
He begrudgingly, like gives a fake smile and like lays back like this.
Who's that?
3.
We rolled up a guy in a rug because he's one of the guys that shot at us.
Yeah.
It's a long story. We'll have to tell you later.
As you guys all walk forward, you notice everything seems in order. You see that the guardsmen all take their places at the edges of the door frames, for protection. Yeah, and it seems pretty normal at the moment. You all begin, and the princess walks forward, and she walks up to the throne, and she bows to the councilmen, bows to the people in attendance, and then she sits down. All of a sudden, out of the blue, as if you couldn't perceive it, you hear, and as you look down in front of you, you see a small metal canister.
Oh, crap.
Boom!
Thermal detonator!
No, it wasn't blinking.
Oh, dang it.
You are all blinded. And yeah, you turn it.
Turn it on though.
You hear the scream of the princess, and then as it like slowly like it starts to drift away, and you hear everyone in chaos and more boosh, 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 explosions happening everywhere around you.
It's a good thing we have the force.
You are all discombobulated. You don't quite know what's happening. People are running every which way, and
Princess, where you at?
the smoke starts to clear. And you all get up from the floor, and you look around, and you see that all the guardsmen at the corners are either missing or in pieces.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Like
that's
they're
gruesome.
splattered. You notice the captain of the guard has a knife in his gut,
Ooh,
and he's bleeding out. And you see the princess is gone.
that's definitely not good.
As you look up, in this room, I'm imagining it as like the Capitol building where it's kind of domed.
Yeah.
As you all look up, you see a man wearing armor with a jetpack, carrying the princess over his shoulder as he flies through a hole, a gaping hole that is now in the ceiling.
I throw my lightsaber.
Okay. You're welcome to try. I'm gonna say it's a challenge level 8, but I mean, if you can get that, I'm so down.
Do it,
Do it.
It's an
Do it.
inconceivable task, Nate.
Okay.
You need to make a force assist.
Okay, yeah, so force assist.
Use a destiny point if you need to.
I'll use 2 destiny points and make them both points.
Okay, you don't need to use them yet.
Okay.
You can use them to roll on a 3 though.
1.
Wow.
2.
You get two.
You got
He gets
2.
two.
You get a -1 to your next
-1.
roll. How many dice do you have?
8.
All right, so you have 7 dice, and you're trying to get a level.
What's a destiny point?
It's impossible.
It's impossible.
You can't
But let's
do it.
say that you have it. You have a 0.4% chance of nailing this, bro. Might as well.
The odds are on my side.
Never tell me the odds.
1,
Definitely.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So if I use
if
2
you hadn't
destiny
gotten that-
points,
I'm gonna just say because it wasn't like a perfect 7 that it's just not gonna happen.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on.
He's gonna
fair.
use 2 destiny points. Like
I feel like it would ruin
it's just
A
it
good
doesn't fit. It's okay.
episode.
I was willing for like if you got like a 7 and you could use 1 destiny point, like totally like that's impossible. That was close, but no cigar. Sorry, brother.
Next year.
Put on my socks and like this.
Put
The
on my
dust-
socks, ready to bug out.
Oh yeah.
The
Feet are cold now.
the captain of the guard is like, Jedi, find her.
Do you know who did it?
Dies.
Dang it. Said it too slowly.
Yeah, he's dead now. Sorry.
we'll end there.
Yep.
Yay!
That's good. That's good.
Dang
Thank you
it.
everyone for
Ended on a
watching.
cliffhanger.
Like and subscribe to the Makin Invitationals. We'll be doing this every week. Thanks for watching.
You ain't wrong. See you, bye.
Bye.
Thanks.